Dozens of students leave behind the familiar home of primary and preschool as they graduated this week. Dominica to donate to Venezuela's recovery efforts following devastating earthquakes. St. Kitts and Nevis breaks ground on new cruise terminal at Port Zante. And the Vatican excommunicates breakaway Catholic group after defying Pope Leo XIV. You are watching Emo Nightly News for July 2nd, 2026, and I am Soana Gordon presenting. I'll be back shortly to bring you the details of the news.
From the hills of Morne-Jean to the plains of Rivière-Syrique, our twin communities are coming home. The Morne-Jean Rivière-Syrique Reunion, July 3rd to the 11th, 2026. 9 days of culture, faith, family, and celebration. Come celebrate Market Day, Hallelujah and Roots Festival, Sports Day, Community Day, and a river cookout in Rosalie. Island tours, a bar crawl, and dinner en blanc avec Creole. And we bring it all home with Gospel Fest and Rhythms on the Savannah, featuring Signal Band and the legendary Midnight Groovers. Morne-Jean, Rivière-Syrique, Generations United, Memories Rekindled, July 3rd to the 11th, 2026. Visit www.mjrcreunion.com.
First up in local news, Dominica to donate US $500,000 towards recovery efforts in Venezuela following significant devastation by double earthquakes which struck the country on June 24th. This is according to Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit as he addressed a press conference this morning.
I wish once again to express the sympathy and solidarity of the government and people of Dominica to the government and people of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela following the devastating earthquakes that resulted in loss of life, injuries, and widespread destruction. Venezuela has always been a valued friend and neighbor, and our thoughts and prayers remain with all those who have been affected. These tragic events remind us of the importance of solidarity and cooperation in times of crisis. There is no doubt this task is a huge one for the government and people of Venezuela. The government of Dominica has approved an initial donation to the Venezuelan government and people of US $500,000 that will go towards their disaster response.
Honorable Skerrit also spoke about his government's commitment to the electoral reform process.
The government remains fully committed to completing the implementation of the most comprehensive electoral reform program in our country's history. After years of consultation with political parties, civil society, regional and international experts, and other stakeholders, Parliament unanimously enacted legislation to modernize our electoral system. We have now moved from legislation to implementation. I'm advised that the issuance of voter identification cards is expected to begin by the end of this month, marking another important milestone.
The Prime Minister gave an update on the geothermal testing, which has been problematic for electricity consumers so far.
I fully understand the concern caused by the island-wide power outages experienced on June 17 and June 18. Comprehensive investigations were immediately conducted by engineers and technical specialists. Although the two outages resulted from different circumstances, investigators identified a common issue involving the coordination of protection settings between the battery energy storage system at Fokole and the geothermal power plant. The necessary adjustments have since been completed. Following successful testing on June 30, the mandatory 7-day reliability test recommenced yesterday, that's July 1. At present, the geothermal plant is supplying approximately 10.4 megawatts of electricity to the national grid. This is another significant milestone as we move toward full commercial operation.
Conservationist Janelle Brisbane brought her usual eloquence as she addressed the students of her alma mater, the Convent High School, as the featured speaker of the 2026 graduation ceremony. Brisbane focused on choices as she progressed in her speech.
I've been thinking a lot about choice lately, and not the hundreds of small choices that we make every day, but the ones that quietly shape our lives, shape all of our lives. The choices not only determine who we become, but the kind of a world we leave behind. But the lesson didn't happen there. It happened afterwards, when the phone went down in the quiet that followed, when one thought led to another and another, and I found myself reflecting on Mother Nature, on womanhood, and on the extraordinary gift.
Brisbane delivered an emotional appeal to the students to remember the sacrifices made by our women ancestors and to choose wisely as they move forward.
We are quite literally our ancestors' prayers come alive. When before have so many women been entrusted with so much freedom to decide the shape of our own lives, not just the careers we want or where we want to live, but what we believe, what we stand for, and the kind of a world we want to help build. And once I truly saw that, choice stopped feeling like a personal privilege and started to feel a little heavier, like a responsibility. Because every choice is an absence. Every time we choose one thing, we choose not to choose something else. Are you following? Every yes is 1,000 quiet no's.
The Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, RDPS, my alma mater, is celebrating a historic academic achievement after recording its highest ever number of scholarship and bursary recipients. Speaking during the school's graduation ceremony, Principal Michael Pierre proudly announced that the graduating class secured 9 scholarships and 8 bursaries, describing the accomplishment as a record-breaking milestone for the school.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grade 6 students have once again given us every reason to celebrate. This year's GSAT results were nothing short of exceptional. 37 students sat the examinations, and I am extremely proud to report that Roosevelt Douglas Primary School secured an unprecedented 9 scholarships and 8 bursaries, a record-breaking achievement for our school. Indeed, sound the horn and blow the trumpet loud of our alma mater, RDPS, be proud. Our students attained a 97% pass rate in language arts, 95% in mathematics, 97% pass rate in social science, and an outstanding 100% pass in science. Students, congratulations for this outstanding performance.
The principal also took time to recognize the outstanding performance of the school's male students, commending them for distinguishing themselves academically and contributing significantly to the school's success this year.
Special commendation must be given to our boys who distinguished themselves this year with exceptional performances and remarkable achievements. Delano Crispus and Niall Paul achieved all A's. Additionally, our top GSAT performer is a boy. Our valedictorian is a boy. Our salutatorian is a boy. And our students of the year is a boy. Congratulations to our boys. Although much is said about girls outperforming boys, but this year, our boys have proven that they are more than ready to meet the challenge.
The graduation ceremony celebrated the achievements of all graduates, while highlighting another exceptional year of academic excellence for the RDPS. The Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, are inviting the public to attend Wellness Fair 2026, the flagship event of this year's Tourism Awareness Program, under the theme Wellness by Nature. Let's hear from Monel Alexis, Communications and Public Relations Specialist at the Discover Dominica Authority.
This Saturday, the Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority invite you to Wellness Fair 2026, the flagship event of the 2026 Tourism Awareness Program. Join us from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the UE Open Campus for a full day of wellness experiences. Connect with over 20 wellness exhibitors and take part in over 20 wellness sessions designed to help you make healthier choices and support your overall well-being. Enjoy free health screenings, explore local wellness products and services, participate in fitness activities, and gain full practical information on nutrition, mental wellness, mindfulness, CPR, disease prevention, and much more. Admission is free and everyone is welcome. Food and beverages will be available for purchase throughout the day. So come with your family and friends and enjoy everything Wellness Fair has to offer. Visit discoverdominica.com/wellness to view the full program. And we'll see you this Saturday at the Wellness Fair.
The DDA say the fair is aimed at encouraging residents and visitors alike to embrace wellness while showcasing Dominica's natural strengths as a premier wellness destination. Further, the organizers are encouraging everyone to come out, take advantage of the free services, and participate in the day's activities as Dominica continues to celebrate wellness in nature. Graduation season continues as schools across Dominica celebrate the achievements of their graduating students. Students from the Southern Pie Primary School, Caleb Laura Primary School, Wesley Primary, Wills Strathmore Stevens Primary, Pearbush Primary, and Little James Preparatory Preschool proudly marked this important milestone surrounded by family, friends, and teachers. These ceremonies recognize the hard work, dedication, and accomplishments of the students as they prepare to begin the next chapter of their educational journey. Congratulations to all the graduates. We wish you continued success as you move forward, and may your future be filled with endless opportunities and achievements. Remember, the sky is the limit. And that's all the local news for this evening. We'll be right back with regional news. In regional news, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis has officially broken ground on the new cruise terminal development project at Port Zante, marking a significant investment in the country's tourism and transportation infrastructure. The project, being implemented through the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, is expected to transform St. Kitts into a leading homeport cruise destination, allowing passengers to begin and end their cruise vacations in the Federation. The new state-of-the-art terminal will feature modern passenger processing facilities, advanced security and baggage screening systems, and cutting-edge immigration technology to ensure a smooth and efficient travel experience. Government officials say the development will create new opportunities for increased visitor spending, longer overnight stays, improved airlift connectivity, and greater economic benefits for local businesses and communities. The landmark project reflects the government's commitment to investing in world-class infrastructure, strengthening the tourism industry, creating economic opportunities, and building a more resilient and competitive future for St. Kitts and Nevis. And finally, in regional news, students of the Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School campus in Anguilla put their creativity and practical skills on full display during the school's annual I Can Do exhibition. The exhibition featured projects from a variety of elective departments, including information technology, design and technology, home economics, art, and Spanish. Visitors had the opportunity to view student artwork, websites, practical design projects, food preparation displays, garments, and textile creations, while student guides conducted tours throughout the exhibition. Minister of Education, Honorable Joseph Vanterpool, attended the event and toured the displays, interacting with students and teachers, while learning more about the innovative projects and practical skills being developed through the school's elective programs. A major highlight of the exhibition was the participation of grade 6 students, who were invited to explore the range of elective subjects available at the secondary level and gain insight into future educational opportunities. The organizers say the annual exhibition celebrates students' achievement while emphasizing the value of hands-on learning and the diverse educational pathways available at the school to help prepare students for future success. That's all our original news for this evening. We'll be right back with international news.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom, who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
Internationally, at least 13 people have been killed and around 90 injured after Russia launched one of its largest missile and drone attacks on Ukraine's capital, Kiev. Officials say residential buildings and other civilian infrastructure were damaged, with children among the casualties. Rescue teams are continuing to search for survivors. Ukraine says Russia fired 74 missiles and nearly 500 drones overnight, while Moscow says the strikes targeted military facilities. The attack came just hours after President Zelensky warned that Russia was preparing a large-scale assault. And the Vatican has formally excommunicated the leaders and members of the Breakaway Society of St. Pius X after the group ordained 4 bishops without the approval of Pope Leo XIV. The Vatican says the ordinations constitute a schism and warned Catholics not to join or support the group. The ceremony went ahead in Switzerland, despite a direct appeal from the Pope to cancel it. The Society of St. Pius X has long rejected key reforms introduced by the Second Vatican Council. The Vatican says members who wish to return to full communion with the Catholic Church will be welcomed. I will be right back with sports.
from the outside.
Sit down.
Tina coming up on the outside.
Look it. Oh. I don't know.
We begin the sports package with news from the FIFA World Cup. The knockout stage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup continued with more dramatic round of 32 action as the United States, England and Belgium all secured places in the round of 16. Co-host United States defeated Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-0 to earn its first World Cup knockout stage victory in 24 years. Despite finishing the match with 10 men following Folarin Balogun's red card, the Americans held firm and advanced to face Belgium in the next round. England also booked its place in the round of 16 after Harry Kane scored twice late in the match to complete a 2-1 comeback victory over the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Three Lions will now face Mexico in a highly anticipated clash. Belgium produced one of the tournament's biggest comebacks, rallying from 2 goals down to defeat Senegal 3-2 and set up a round of 16 meeting with the United States. Earlier in the knockout stage, France, Brazil, Norway, Canada, Morocco, Paraguay and Mexico also advanced after winning their respective round of 32 matches, keeping their hopes of lifting football's biggest prize alive. Attention now turns to the remaining round of 32 fixtures, with Spain taking on Austria, Portugal facing Croatia, and Switzerland meeting Algeria as the race for the remaining round of 16 places continues. The Dominica Football Association, DFA, has announced the appointment of Kim Ailey as its new FIFA Forward Coordinator and Procurement Officer, marking a significant step in strengthening the organization's administrative and development capacity. Ms. Ailey joins the association with an impressive academic background and valuable experience in the private sector. In her new role, she will coordinate FIFA Forward programs and oversee procurement processes to support the implementation of football development in accordance with FIFA's strategic objectives. The DFA says the appointment is a historic one, as it is the first time the association has created the position of FIFA Forward Coordinator and Procurement Officer. Officials expressed confidence that Ms. Ailey's expertise and professionalism will make a meaningful contribution to the continued growth and advancement of football in Dominica. The Dominica Football Association has welcomed Ms. Ailey to the team and wished her every success in her new role. And we end tonight's sports package with athletics news. Dominica will return to the regional athletics stage this weekend as a 9-member delegation competes in the 2026 Association of National Olympic Committees of the OECS Track and Field Championship in St. Kitts and Nevis. The announcement was made jointly by the Dominica Olympic Committee and the Dominica Athletics Association, marking the country's return to the Senior OECS Championships for the first time since 2017. The delegation comprises 8 athletes and 1 official and will be led by veteran coach Joel Hamilton. The team includes athletes who previously competed at the Character Games and others preparing for the 2026 Central American and Caribbean Games and the 2026 Youth Olympic Games. Representing Dominica are Jamichael Teets in the shot put, Kareem and Kuma John Baptist in the high jump and triple jump, Nicole Williams in javelin, Keone Esprit in the 100 and 200 meters, Akeisha Luke in the 400 and 800 meters, and Jariah Lewis and Jaden Joseph in long jump. President of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctorow, welcomed the revival of the championships, describing it as an important step for athletics in the OECS. He expressed confidence that the Dominican team would represent the country with distinction and encouraged the athletes to view the competition as a significant milestone in their sporting careers. Meanwhile, President of the Dominica Athletics Association, Brendan Williams, also expressed confidence in the squad, praising the athletes' talent, dedication, and determination. He said the team has the potential to make a strong impression on the regional stage while proudly representing the national flag. The 2026 and OECS Track and Field Championships will be held on July 4th and 5th in St. Kitts and Nevis. And that's the end of the sports package. Stay tuned. The weather report is up next. This has been EmoNews for July 2nd, 2026. I am your presenter, Soana Gordon. On behalf of our entire news team, I congratulate Mr. Michael Pierre, who presented with us last Christmas, on his school's outstanding performance. We look forward to having him soon this summer. Join us tomorrow evening for another news package. Goodbye.